Two of the most important causes of starter failure on 1994 through 2010 Dodge Ram 2500 trucks with a 5.9-liter diesel engine are internal starter damage from fluid contamination and damage from overcranking of the engine during starting. Fluid contamination, usually from leaking engine oil, will damage the starter brush assembly as well as the armature and commutator, leading to a no-crank condition. Here are some examples of oil-damaged internal starter components for these trucks. A leaking valve cover gasket, oil pan gasket or seals, leaking front or rear crankshaft seals can all allow engine oil to enter the starter, causing damage, and will need to be repaired to prevent premature failure of the replacement starters. Here are some areas to inspect for leaking oil on these engines: the valve cover and gasket, the oil pan gasket and seals, the front crankshaft seal, and the oil pressure switch. When a starter is removed from any vehicle, it's very important to carefully examine the starter and look for any evidence of fluid contamination, and if found, to properly repair the leaks to prevent repeat failures. Here you can see the presence of engine oil which leaked inside this starter, causing it to fail. Another common cause of starter failure on these same trucks could be damage from overcranking the engine. Extended cranking or overcranking the starter will generate enough heat inside the starter to also damage internal starter components. Here's an example of a heat-damaged starter armature and commutator, as well as a brush assembly, due to overcranking along with an undamaged armature and brush assembly for comparison. Let's go to the truck and actually measure the temperature of the starter during cranking. First, let's record the temperature of the starter on a vehicle that cranks and starts normally. Now let's record the temperature of a starter on an engine that does not start correctly and the starter experiences an overcranking condition. There is a technical bulletin included in the box with the replacement starters for these trucks that addresses both of these issues.